Okay, now this is Harry Hamlin reacts to wife Lisa Rinna's exit, says she, quote, elevated the show, and teases her return to TV. Shut up, Harry. I already know it. Just shut up, Harry. All right. Now, this is according to Reality Blurb. So, Harry Hamlin isn't the least bit upset about his wife Lisa Rinna's recent exit from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Side note, of course he's not the least bit upset because he is living in Canada with his boyfriend, allegedly living his best life, and he finally has a good paying acting job, which kudos to that. That's no small feat. He's now on Witches, Mayfair Witches, I think, on AMC, and I think that's actually going to be a hit show. So good on him for that. But of course he doesn't care because they're not, she does her, he does him. They're not even living together. He doesn't care. Doesn't care. And he was never even on the show unless it was to promote one of his acting gigs. He doesn't care. On Friday, while attending the premiere of his latest film, 80 for Brady, at the Palm Springs International Film Festival, Harry, 71, claimed he and Lisa, 59, are both so happy to be moving on as he vowed the actress will be busy, quote, very soon. He also noted that her departure, which came after 8 seasons, is the right decision. Oh my God, we're so happy about that, Harry admitted to Entertainment Tonight on January 6th. All of our dreams just came true. I'm sure she's going to be busy very soon. Already people are talking to her about stuff. We're busy right now. Put it that way, he teased. Harry, you're trying to save face. You know, you're trying to save face. You're trying to save your reputation. You're trying to save face because you don't want all of the negativity and all of the backlash on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, social media that your wife has to rub on you. But too late, boo-boo. If you guys are wondering, I already did an expose on your toxic marriage and everything that came out about you guys. So we already know. But as we know, Holly Weird doesn't really care about that stuff, so you still have a job. Harry, you're reaching. You're reaching. Just go ahead and live your best life. We get it. Then, during a separate interview with People on Friday, he added, it was the correct decision, the right decision to make at this point after 8 years. It wasn't her decision she got fired. You don't want to say it, but your wife got fired. It is what it is, Harry. And also don't forget your problematic photos that were circulating during New York Fashion Week with your daughter. I think it was Amelia. It was very weird. It was a very weird thing. It's like if I hadn't known that this was father and daughter, I would have thought it was a sexual couple. And that's the creep factor. Like if you see an image or a picture of two people and your first thought is these two people are having sex and it turns out that they are father and daughter, that's scary. That's icky. Obviously, I'm not saying this is the situation between them. I want to be very, very clear. I am not making that accusation. I am not saying that. I am just saying that my gut reaction, along with a lot of people, because it was circulating online, it was all over the place, my gut reaction was on a gut level, it was ick. It was weird. It was bizarre. It was inappropriate. So you also are all combining that. So Harry, you're just trying to save face right now. You're just trying to save face. And Lisa already let it slip that you don't even live with her in your alleged rat-infested house. You don't even live with her. You live in Canada. But let's keep going. I think she took it as far as she could take it and she elevated the show. Lisa Rinna elevated the show? Harry, I know you're trying to have your wife's back. I know you're trying to save face. I know you're trying to help your reputation. But the audacity of it all to say that Lisa Rinna elevated this show, I mean, it takes delusion to a whole nother level. Like, this is a completely different type of delusion. This is a different type of psychoticness. I can't. She elevated the show, cursing at people, yelling at people, threatening at people, saying people have Munchausen's, talking about people's sobriety, breaking wine glasses, threatening to strangle people, threatening to F up people. The whole situation, having racial microaggressions against Garcelle, what she did to Kathy Hilton, what she did to Kim Richards, what she did to Eden, what she did to Yolanda. She elevated the show? How? quiet as it's kept, she's probably one of the poorest housewives. And I don't say that to financially shame anybody, because I personally don't want that juju. You know, I'm very, very self-aware, and I'm also very sensitive to not shaming people or putting people down based on money or looks or anything like that, because I don't want that negativity to come back to me, you know? So I'm not shaming you in any way. But when you put yourself on a show that's about the housewives, that's about money and decadence, and you are allegedly 5 mortgages deep, your husband is selling his land in Canada for money, you are saying on the show that you rent your clothes, which I don't think there's anything wrong with. You know, if I'm going to go to a huge fancy event, I might rent some gowns too. I might rent some stuff. Hey, why not? Who cares? You know, I might borrow and rent and all of that stuff. Absolutely. Bring it on. I would love it. Anybody want to rent me some stuff? Let's do it. So when I say that, I'm not shaming anybody because of it. I'm just saying you want to go on this show in front. It's the lying, it's the front, it's the facade, it's the delusion of it all. And then it's the turning around and trying to shame and talk about other people and put other people down about who they are and where they are. That's what it's really about. That's why I talk about them and call them out on their stuff. You know what I'm saying? Well, let's keep going. 8 years is a long time to do anything, the same thing over and over again. It's time to move along. And again, discussing Lisa's potential return to the screen, Harry said that his wife is, quote, already talking to studios about getting going on something else. Again, lies, and you tell on yourself. So which is it? Lisa Rinna had posted that she got cast in some movie. Again, she never said the name of the movie. She never said the production company or the studio, the director, her co-stars, any writers. Nothing where we could fact check that this movie actually exists. Now Harry is saying, oh, she's already talking to studios about getting going on something else. Wouldn't he say she's already booked a new movie? Like if she specifically said, I booked a movie, and he's saying, oh, they're in talks about getting something else going on the screen, wouldn't he just say she's already booked a movie? Wouldn't he just confirm what she said? This is how I know you're lying. He's trying to save face. Oh, she's busy. She's in talks. In talks. Oh, busy. Discussing means that there's actually nothing materialized. If she actually had booked this movie, Harry would have said, she's doing great. She already booked a role in this upcoming rom-com, in this upcoming horror movie, in this upcoming blah, 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 blah. She already booked the role in this movie, but you didn't. You said she's in talks about getting going on something else. Getting going on something else in talks is code for you ain't got nothing going on. That's what it means. Lisa officially announced her exit last Thursday. This is the longest job I've held in my 35-year career, and I'm grateful to everyone at Bravo and all those involved in this series, Lisa said in a statement to People. It has been a fun 8-year run, and I'm excited for what is to come. Prior to the announcement, Harry spoke to the same outlet, admitting that when it came to Lisa's behavior on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, she often got herself into trouble. Now, I'm going to read you this statement, and this is going to be the most delusional lies I have ever heard. This is what Harry Hamlin had to say about Lisa Rinna. Clutch the pearls, get your tea. He says, quote, she does her job. Her job is to show up on time, interact with the people on the show in an honest and authentic way. He told people. Her hot button issue, I suppose, is injustice. Or when somebody else is not behaving honestly, she'll call it out. And that gets her into a lot of trouble. But it also helps the show. Harry, what planet are you living on where you think your wife, Lisa Rinna, shows up in an honest and authentic way and that her hot button is injustice when people aren't showing up honestly? When she has sat there and she has lied, manipulated, self-produced, thrown people under the bus, calculated the whole situation. Not only does she lie on other people, but quiet as it's kept, she lied on you. Because in that unseen footage that Bravo finally aired, Lisa Rinna was laughing and admitted that she lied about you caring about how many times Garcelle thanked you for that toxic spaghetti sauce. And Garcelle, if you're listening, I hope you didn't eat that. I hope you threw it away in the trash the same way Lisa Rinna threw your book in the trash. I hope you threw it away and didn't eat that. She probably tried to put some roots on you or something. I don't know. But she lied on you. She's like, oh, Harry Hamlin didn't care. He didn't care. He didn't say anything. I made it up because I wanted to get at Garcelle. I wanted to get at Garcelle. I wanted to get her. I wanted to get at Garcelle. Harry Hamlin didn't care. Harry Hamlin didn't care about spaghetti. So she lied on you for a storyline and to hurt Garcelle. So what the hell are you talking about saying she's authentic and honest, and her big injustice is when people don't show up honestly? When she got on the show and lied on you. And you looked embarrassed about it when you were on Watch What Happens Live. So Harry Hamlin, shut up. So with that, I want to know what you guys think. Put it down below. Do you think that Harry Hamlin is just on one? I think Harry is having a resurgence in his career. He was just in that movie, 80 for Brady. He has his new show on AMC. And for all the things that Harry Hamlin is, I'm not going to be biased. I'm not going to be unfair. He is an actual actor. He cares about his craft, and he has been a working actor all of this time. So I'm not just going to bash him because of Lisa Rinna and because of his past evil doings. You know, I'm going to be fair. He really is a great actor. He is. He's a really good actor, and he has been booked and busy, and he has been a working actor for decades. So I'm going to give Harry that. I'm not going to just, bash and be biased. I'm going to give him his flowers for that. But I want to know what you guys think. Put it down below. And what do you think Lisa Rinna's next move is? This is what I think. I think Lisa Rinna is going to do a podcast, and she's going to write a book. That's what I think her next moves are. She's going to do a podcast and write a book. But put it down below what you guys think, because I want to hear. So with that, let's move on to our next topic. Now, this is the feud we didn't know we needed, okay? This is the feud we did not know we needed. This is... Hold on. Okay. This is